The Newport Gulls are back at Cardines Field following a couple of road games this past weekend for a Monday night showdown with the Bristol Blues, who come into tonight's game leading the Southern Division at 7-3, coming off a loss yesterday against the Mystic Schooners. But Newport, a pair of road losses on the weekend, starting with their third shutout loss on Saturday night against Martha's Vineyard. And yesterday, the Bats were able to come around, but the pitching struggled late in the game against the Ocean State Waves, who took round 2 of the Pell Bridge Series in a 9-5 victory. Newport at 5-5, still undefeated at home, hopes to stay undefeated following the game tonight against Bristol. My name is Gavin Bichot here at the NECBL Broadcast Network. We'll have coverage all night long here from Cardines Field. Drew Jalusha on the mound, starting for yet another time for the Gulls this season. We'll see what he can do at 6:35 against the Bristol Blues. But more pregame here from Cardines Field. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the pregame show on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Matt Clements alongside Gulls media intern Matt Tiernan. Matt, going into your junior year at Endicott this fall, how do you hope your first year with the Gulls to go, and what do you expect to learn out of this program?
I'm just hoping to absorb as much knowledge as I can heading into my junior year. Just being able to be part of the broadcast relations team is an awesome experience. Being able to do a little broadcasting, a little camera work, graphics, and all that good stuff, and seeing what goes on behind the scenes is really good for my future aspirations. Although I don't know what I want to do yet, this is definitely a good step in that direction.
Yeah, you're more the volleyball guy. That's your number one sport, but baseball, one of the most popular sports in the country. I'm sure you can apply that at Endicott, correct?
Yeah, being able to commentate baseball has been a challenging experience for me. Like you said, it's not like my cup of tea, but I'm starting to get involved with the sport and starting to learn more about it. So being able to broadcast more than one sports is definitely an advantage I feel like I'm going to have in the future. So definitely a plus of doing this.
Yeah, there's so many different opportunities here every night doing something different. But, with that being said, I appreciate your time, and we'll be back on the pregame show on the NECBL Broadcast Network.
Back here at Cardines Field pregame as the Newport Gulls get set to take on the leaders of the Southern Division, the Bristol Blues. I'm joined alongside Seth Dardar here. He just came in yesterday. I played his first game yesterday for Newport. Seth, thank you for taking the time. Obviously not the result yesterday you wanted against Ocean State, but how was it getting your first reps as a Newport Gull?
It was fun. I was looking forward to it for a while, actually. Shout out Luke Beckstein, former Gull. He's been here the last few years, and he got me excited to come out here. So I'm happy to be out here, and I'm happy to get, hopefully, in the win column today.
And so you're the bottom half of the lineup tonight for Newport, but your first game at Cardines Field. What are your expectations, and what is the mindset going into a game like that tonight against a very good Bristol team?
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Bristol. They're a really good team, and just stay focused on today and stay in the present and stay locked in, and hopefully we come out with the win.
And so you just had a great year this past season at Kansas State. Is there something that you're trying to do specifically to work on for next year, or something you want to keep going from what a great year you had in the Big 12?
Yeah, I'd say just carry on the success that I was able to have this season and get more at-bats and get more experience. My career's kind of been riddled with injuries prior to this season, so I just want more experience, really.
We'll see what we get tonight from our guy, Seth. I'm sure you'll do perfect for the Cardines Field crowd tonight. Seth, thank you for taking the time. The pregame show continues after this here on the NECBL Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Matt Clements alongside Gulls starting pitcher Cade Shatwell. Cade, 4 innings on Friday night in the 6-1 victory over Valley. You only let 2 base runners up and still no runs on the year. How's the energy at Cardines Field really boosted that in your 2 starts so far?
Oh, it boosted tremendously. It just gives me the most energy. So I love Cardines. I love pitching here, and yeah, it just gives me the most energy to go out there and compete and do my best. Yeah,
Cade's 3rd year here for the Gulls. He's seen so many crowds in 2 championships. 4-0 on the year. The Gulls are at home, 1-4 away. You can see how Cardines makes a big impact on that. Now going into your senior year, how do you expect this summer to boost you in your last year eligibility in college?
It's going to boost me all the way. I feel like this is going to take me off for my senior season, and I just can't wait.
Yeah, it's been great. Cade, 7 innings so far, no runs allowed, doing what he does. But as of now, that'll be it on the NECBL pregame show on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Matt Clements.